guys, welcome to the channel if you're new or if you're not. I'm Alyssia and I'm so glad you're here. I have done regular hummus variations before and I will surely link them below, but today we are getting crazy with hummus. I am talking really insane with 8 different recipes. I'm sharing 5 in this video, but I've got a free ebook that you can download in the description below that will give you all 8 recipes. Say what? Now, before I get any hate about these not technically being hummus, yes, I know, if it doesn't have all of the regular ingredients, some people like to get mad about me calling it hummus. And if that's you, then just pretend that I said bean dips. Got it? Good. First up, we will ease into the weird with a hummus that's actually becoming more common these days, a creamy beet hummus swirl. I start with canned chickpeas, drained and rinsed. I usually recommend saving the chickpea water to use it to help get your desired texture. It will just add more flavor than using regular old water. And into the food processor, I also add garlic, cooked beets, canned or fresh can work, tahini, lemon juice, olive oil, cumin, and salt. Let it rip. And then use that leftover chickpea can water if needed. I love the color of this hummus most of all, but I'm also a huge fan of beet flavor. To make this extra fun to serve, I swirl the hummus with some plain Greek yogurt. What a fun and beautiful dip. It's earthy, it's almost naturally sweet from the beets, but complemented by the tart yogurt. Just delicious. Okay, let's get to one of my favorite food flavors, pizza. Pizza hummus. For this one, into the food processor, I add a can of both white beans and chickpeas, as well as some well-drained fire-roasted tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, fresh basil, olive oil, tahini, garlic, lemon juice, dry oregano, salt, and an optional pinch of red pepper flakes. It is like you took pizza and blended it up in the food processor. It's a little uncanny actually, but everything pizza flavored is of course going to be tasty. If I'm gonna eat veggies, a pizza dip is only gonna help. Clearly, I am not tied to tradition, and so I say if you wanna go even crazier and switch any bean out for any of these recipes that I'm sharing today, go for it! Black beans, white beans, kidney beans, have fun with it. It is becoming more common to see green hummus, but it was too good to skip a green goddess variation. I use chickpeas, but remember, use your favorite beans, along with ripe avocado, fresh parsley, cilantro, and basil, or whatever fresh herbs you want, along with some green onion, olive oil, tahini, lime juice, garlic, and salt and pep to taste. And remember, you always have that leftover canned chickpea water if needed. This is one of my favorite recipes of the day. It is so refreshing and light. I love the herbs and the hint of lime. Also, with all of these, I love going heavy on raw garlic, but you can of course go lighter or omit if you don't like the bite. If you want more recipes and videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Okay, I have never seen this next one before, but I thought I would try it out. Buffalo cauliflower hummus? First, I make up a basic buffalo cauliflower using chopped cauliflower florets, tossed with oil, buffalo sauce, garlic powder, and paprika. That goes into the oven until roasted. The buffalo sauce has a lot of salt, so I skipped adding any to the roasted cauliflower, but it's up to you. Once that's cooled slightly, it goes into the food processor with a can of chickpeas, which is optional. I mean, you can just make a cauliflower dip, but if this is a hummus episode, I thought it at least needed some beans. Along with tahini, lemon juice, garlic, onion powder, cumin, and salt and pep. And for all of these recipes, I suggest seasoning to taste so that you can get the salt level to your preference and always start with less. We all know that cauliflower is like the magical ingredient you can use to make, it seems, just about anything, and that is true here too. You'd never know the cauliflower is there. I love when I can get those veggies in without having to think about it. Serving this with carrots and celery as dippers brings it all together in terms of wing night fun. Remember, this is the case with most of my recipes, but especially today, feel free to not follow these recipes exactly. Swap out the beans, mix up the recipes, omit the oil or tahini, whatever your heart desires or rejects is fine. A dip's a dip and it will blend up either way. Okay, last but not least, we have got chocolate hummus. So last year, a few different brands started making this, including Trader Joe's, and I was surprised surprised that it's actually quite good, but of course, it's easy and cheaper to make your own. It's just chickpeas along with some cashew butter or another neutral nut butter, maple syrup or honey, cocoa powder, vanilla extract, and salt. Blend and add a little bit of water or milk if needed for texture. Now, obviously, this is meant to be a sweet dip, not savory, and that's part of the fun. So your dippers can be on the sweeter side, like apples or berries, or a sweet and salty combo, like pretzels or crackers. This is another one of my favorites, and I am not even a chocolate person. It's creamy, and even though it's a nut butter and cocoa mixed together, it's not too rich. It's nice to know that we can enjoy chocolate and get in a little bit of protein too. I also made another sweet hummus, a PB&J hummus, which is in the free ebook, along with all of these recipes I shared today. And there's also a jalapeno apricot hummus and a barbecue sweet potato hummus. You don't want to miss it, and you can download it for free using the link in the description box below. Let me know which one of these is your favorite in the comments below. I appreciate you being here and supporting my experimenting with crazy hummus recipes. Even if you would rather call them a bean dip yourself, that is totally okay. I love you just the same. I will see you next week with a brand new episode, and remember, it's all a matter of mind over munch.